The states have that right. Got it? It's important to understand that. You have additional rights, and anything that's not mentioned here, the states also have it. Now, the government is starting to grow, and several states are starting to fight back. The 10th Amendment. We told you about this months ago in Montana. We just told you about it in Utah. But now Texas and Virginia and Alabama have jumped into the action. Virginia is taking a preemptive shot at any potential national health care legislation. A bill is already passed the Virginia House, which is controlled by the Republicans, and passed the Senate, which is controlled by the Democrats. The Virginia bill would make it the first state to enact legislation to exempt the state from any national health care mandates. Let me show you how many states have similar forms of this. Two-thirds. Two-thirds. All these states are passing the same kind of thing. Some of them, many of them, in fact, are constitutional amendments. All of this from a state that Barack Obama supposedly converted to blue just a year ago. How quickly they've turned back. Then we go to Texas. There's another fight happening in Texas now. And this one is brewing over the new EPA decision, the greenhouse gas that are public health threats. On Tuesday, Texas and several national industry groups filed separate petitions in federal court challenging the federal government's authority to regulate U.S. greenhouse gas emissions. Virginia, Alabama also filed the petitions in federal court. Now, I suppose the left-wing nut jobs on a cable network that nobody watches will start jumping up and down and start screaming about how this is encouraging or leading to secession or some sort of nonsense like that. Let them scream because, as I see it, if a tree screams in the forest and nobody's there to see it scream or read its dramatic readings, does it really make any noise? No, I don't think so. Instead, let's look specifically at the 10th Amendment. What does this all mean? Let me bring it up here. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states, respectively, or to the people. Got it? If it's not in this document, doesn't matter. There's no provisions for national health care. You can't take the state land. You can't impose crippling regulations on states over exhaled gas. It would seem Montana, Texas, Virginia, and Utah, and Alabama are within their rights if you go by the Constitution. If California had stood up for itself years ago, maybe it wouldn't be on the brink of disaster today. We'll be right back.